Welcome back to Cool Clubs Reviews. We are here today with Mark, and we are going to look at the Ping i230 Stellar Iron this year.
Yeah, this is a good one. As I mentioned earlier in this thing, we did an earlier podcast on it. I actually bought a set of these, so I'm actually playing around with them. I really like them. It's just, it's a really clean looking club, traditional shape, nothing goofy. I love that Ping's actually got a ferrule on it now, so it looks like a traditional golf club. Really clean in the back, nothing really on it. Just a good all-round club, and one of the better ones, obviously, for a better player. I mean, this could be tour player could play this no problem.
Yeah.
Up to a good 15 handicap. It's still a little, got some forgiveness as well. But,
It's got that good, like, kind of bladey looking style, even though it's got tech in it. And remember the whole spin consistency across the face. That was a really good story.
That was a big one. That's really good. And obviously it's got the weight port on the bottom here, so they can adjust some weight in there too. And there's weight right on the toe that helps stability of the club. So
I think Ping are known for like super game improvement irons, and I think this has got that kind of tech, but in a really nice looking package.
Yeah, it's definitely a clean looking club. We like this one a lot.
Let's take a look at some of the numbers here. This one gets 2 tests because it comes into our player category.
Right.
So we can kind of look at it and have a nice comparison of like what should game improvement iron players be looking at and what should, players iron players be looking at. So let's start with the overall performance rating, which is more of the max forgiveness. It gets a 4.2 on our scale. All of the shots hit the green.
Yeah, yes, that's actually pretty good for a club that basically looks like a blade. That's pretty good all around.
Yeah, half inch off center, and you're still getting 15 yards top to bottom, which is great. 33° 6 iron, so really different carry number. We're like 150, I think, sorry, 148 yards carry.
Right.
So
this is not for someone looking for absolute distance and stuff. This is just for a better player, or even someone who doesn't want to hit that far and doesn't carry that many wedges, like myself, for instance.
And if you look at it compared to some of the others, that spin launch number is up a lot, and you can see that.
Yeah, if you look compared to the larger one, the
G430.
G430 that we just looked at, the spin's it's considerably lower, or higher rather. So this has a lot more stopping power.
Yep.
Pretty much, unless you're a really low ball hitter, gonna pretty much land and stay where it is. So
yeah, it's basically a whole 10 points up in terms of stopping power from some of the lower stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then also the other thing we look at too in the tour performance test, obviously it scored super high because it's very consistent, and the spin was very consistent on slightly off center shots. So the ball flight's gonna look very similar. Just good all around from that standpoint.
So that tour performance rating again, 4.7 in that category. So this is really, although it's a players category, so you both could play it. Definitely geared more down the line of the better player.
Yeah, the better player. I'd probably say sub 12 handicap or so for sure. Maybe a little higher than that if they're a good iron striker. Compared to their handicap, but single digit handicap club. This is fantastic. Yeah.
Really tight right to left. Almost every shot's hitting the green, whether you miss it half an inch or a quarter of an inch. And I think just a note on that tour performance rating, if you just dive into that center toe, center heel, they're almost on top of each other. So anything in the middle portion of the golf club is carrying the same yardage.
Yep. And that's what tour players want in better players. They want it to hit it somewhere near the middle. They want it to go the same distance with a similar spin rate and stuff, so you don't see anything goofy like one runs through the green and the other one backs up. But it's good all around in that department.
Yeah, great club.
Yep.
Awesome. Thanks.
All right. Cheers.